Alright, so it is 2022. A slow month for news, unless you follow tech, then of course it's a bit of a different story. But with regards to our Lord and Savior, the Sonic the Hedgehog, it is probably going to be pretty slow for these first few months until we enter March. That being said, we've got another document from Sega Sammy, the holding company of Sega and Sammy, which goes into serious detail on what they did in 2021 and how they plan to build upon that in 2022. Basically meaning we are getting the blueprint. No, not the classic Hove album, but the blueprint to what Sonic is going to be like in 2022 and even a little bit of beyond. So we are going to get into all of this, but if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers, and Izuka said that if premydaremy hits 70,000 subscribers before Sonic Frontiers comes out, he will wear one of my new merch shirts that says no gameplay, no hype, available in the link in the description below. And yes, I did make the shirts. You can wear them. They come in a variety of colors, and maybe Izuka will learn that if you want to hype people up, you have to show gameplay. But yes, we've got this document here, and whew, as Sysconic always says, there's a lot to unpack here. You can see they've got a management meeting 2021 document, and it's got all sorts of things here like growth strategies, financial strategies, all sorts of things that we have to go through. The fourth section talks about the growth strategy for intellectual properties, and of course we are only going to focus on Sonic because that's all that matters in the world. So the first thing they show here is examples of collaboration in Sonic's 30th anniversary in 2021, and you can see all the things here that they did, like the merchandise and the Sonic Prime Netflix and the Olympics and Minecraft, Sonic Symphony, Rise of the Mid, Twitter Take. I'm surprised they really put Twitter Take over there. Like really, we just included everything. They even put Sonic Central, but they used the Sonic Central's like actual channel icon. Like that is so crazy. Like they just Googled Sonic Central and put whatever they could find there. And it says the Game Awards and Project R. What the fuck is Project R? What the fuck is Project R? I mean, it's not Frontiers, right? I mean, Project Rangers? I don't know. There's a Project R, but it says here, for Sonic, as 2021 was the 30th anniversary, we have done a lot of collaboration and events, including live, etc. And as a result, we believe we have been able to further expand the IP recognition. Then they show the trend of license out sales of Sonic IP US. So basically, licensing merch, all that shit, licensing the IP, holding out the IP to whatever they can hold out to make some money, and they show that that has been working a lot, especially after the release of the first movie. You can see the sales are going up clearly and it peaks, and then they've got like some estimation of what they think they're going to be making in 2022. After the release of movie and its hit, I'm guessing it means it was a hit, we have been receiving a lot of inquiries from our global customers and the license revenue is growing significantly. I would like to continue to grow this. And then they talk more about the other media, so we can see the movie scheduled to release in April 8th, 2022 in the US, although coming out in March in some other regions. Yay, regional release dates. They mention Prime and they mention Frontiers scheduled to be released. And they say here from 2021 to 2022, we are planning to develop a large media mix. It's a very multimedia focused document, by the way. The teaser of Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie has been announced on December 10th, and the reception was much better than we expected. So both Paramount and ourselves are very happy with this. Much better than they expected. I mean, I guess the scars of the first movie trailer, they were like, yeah, we fixed the design, but like the first movie trailer did poorly, so let's not expect the second one to do good. But obviously it did do good. It says with Netflix, Sonic Prime will start from next year on December 10. In addition to the movie, we've also announced Sonic Frontiers, a brand new game for Sonic. I feel that the expectation for this is also becoming very high. Yes, the expectations are high from people who are, you know, getting hype without gameplay. But if you follow the rules, no gameplay, no hype, then that won't happen to you. Also, Tails channel covered an Izuka interview, and this basically confirmed, although I mentioned this before, but there's an actual source for this. It confirmed that Izuka did say that Sonic Prime is coming in the fall, so it is going to be later on in the year. Obviously not to step on the toes of the movie. Well, it wouldn't really step on the toes of the movie's toes would step on Prime's toe, a lot of toes. And then they show Sonic Frontiers, and that links to the Japanese version of the trailer. And it says, for Sonic Frontiers, I think some of you may have not seen it yet, so I would like to introduce this using video. So they're just mentioning the trailer. We are aiming for a simultaneous worldwide release on multiple platforms on holiday season next year. Remember, this is from like December, so this year. Then they talk about the intellectual property sales in total. So sales has been growing through enhancement of media mix strategy, etc. And they're really doubling down on the merch and stuff here. There's a 35% growth rate here. It says for Sonic, CAGR is 35% growth from fiscal year 2017 to 2022. And if you don't know what CAGR is, it's compound annual growth rate, and it's basically just taking a period of years this from like one year to another year and just seen how much has grown over that time. So it could have grown like 20% one year, it could have been 5% less in the second year or whatever, but overall this is like how much it's grown from that point to this point essentially. So basically they's be making more money essentially. Now they got a few other slides here which I don't know if they're fully focused on Sonic, but we have to mention them anyway. They talk about the rollout image of the strategy, and they talk about strengthening user engagement, jointly developing games by incorporating user feedback, improvement of communication and services. It says here, last but not least, I want to talk about engagement with users as a theme we will be focusing on going forward. At the development studio in France and Canada, we have already started the initiative called Games Together as written in this slide. It's a system like where the studio and users will operate the tests like beta test under closed environment, this English is weird, and creating the game together by exchanging via, yeah, they probably use Google Translate for this shit, let's be real. This is becoming very effective. We don't know how much more we can implement this globally, including in other studios, but we would like to move forward with expanding this aggressively. So basically what they're saying is this whole new method of allowing people to test the game in a closed environment and then like build the game upon that feedback. Essentially what we've heard that they're doing with Frontiers is essentially something that they've been trying to expand within Sega to improve the quality of their games, and let's hope that actually happens. I hope the quality actually does improve as a result of this. But yeah, that's pretty much the summary of it. We got a lot of things coming, the main one being Frontiers, the movie. We've got Prime, which yes, Prime is coming in the fall, and also according to Tales Channel again, there is going to be merch for Sonic Prime that will be coming in 2023 made by Jack Specific. So again, the merch is a big thing that they are leaning on, even though in the previous video I mentioned that they said the games are still the main focus, and I'm sure they are still one of the main focuses, but let's be real, the movie and the merch is definitely like their bread and butter right now. Like I don't really care as long as the game's still good. Like I don't care where they make their money as long as the games are fire, but let's just hope that these new strategies actually help make the games fire. But again, the video I made back in, was it December or November, talking about Sonic Origins being in development hell and how they said we were going to get information later in the year, as in 2021, and we heard nothing. Like they have said nothing about Origins in this whole thing. Like have they forgotten about it? Are they even banking on this thing? Is it just shelved? I don't know, but they're gonna have to say something about Origins soon. Like when is it gonna come out? Like it's not gonna come out during the Prime period, right? Because that's around the time that Frontiers is coming out, and the movie's coming out around April. I would expect that they have Origins out around the movie time so they can quickly sell you some classic Sonic games after you're just hyped from the movie and there's no Frontiers to play. But again, I have no idea what they're gonna do with that. All we can do is wait to get more Sonic news. I don't think we're gonna see anything major before March, like in terms of like Frontiers gameplay. I would say the latest we could get Frontiers gameplay is June, but we might get something in March, or maybe they won't want to step on the toes of the movie and they just give us movie trailer number 2 in March and then Frontiers after, like in May or something. I don't know, but expect a slow few months and then things may start to pick up after that. Hopefully we can recap at the end of the year and things end up being good and we don't have a situation where everything is good but the games, because that would suck again. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Are you looking forward to Sonic in 2022? Do you think they're going to knock it out the park? But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. But that's all I have to say right now. So, Premy out.